Hello, welcome to Clarity and Brevity. Today I want to talk about a book I've recently reviewed for a journal. This is the book, The Incarnate Christ and His Critics, a Biblical Defense by Robert Bowman and Ed Komaszewski. I hope I said that right. This is about an 800-page book. Let's see, not quite 800 pages. It's 800 pages if you include bibliography. And it is a modern, up-to-date defense of the divinity of Christ. They are arguing the traditional Christian position that Jesus is taught in the New Testament to be the eternal Son of God who became incarnate to accomplish salvation. So this is an extended defense of the divinity of Christ from the New Testament, and it interacts with challenges to that position from Mormon positions, Jehovah's Witness positions, Unitarian or Socinian positions, and Oneness Pentecostal, and progressive perspectives, as they call them. And so what you have here is an up-to-date defense of the divinity of Christ, and they use an acronym called HANDS, H-A-N-D-S. And they argue, and it's an argument that is consistent with a lot of arguments from church history, that Jesus shared the divine honors. He possesses divine attributes. He has the names of God applied to him. He accomplishes divine deeds and occupies the seat of God's throne. That's the HANDS acronym. That is honors, attributes, names, deeds, and seat. And this reminds me of a text like the Westminster Larger Catechism 11 and other texts from that era that talk about the names, attributes, works, and worship, and that are applied not only to the Father, but also to the Son and the Spirit. So what you'll find here is an up-to-date, very detailed, accessible, but a detailed defense of the divinity of Christ in the New Testament. I think they succeed in showing that the New Testament consistently teaches Jesus is the divine Son of God. Now, I'll have a fuller review of this if you have access to academic journals in the expository times, and I'll talk about some of the drawbacks of this book in that review. So I won't repeat that review here. There are some places where I think they could have sharpened their theological precision. But having said that, this is a nice reference resource. You may not want to read it cover to cover, but it's got helpful charts in here, up-to-date bibliography. It's got indexes for ancient text, scripture and ancient text. It doesn't have author or subject indexes, but otherwise maybe a good work to know. So I think they've done a good job on that, showing that the New Testament does indeed teach Jesus is the incarnate Son, and those who hold differing perspectives will need to wrestle with their arguments. I've got another video on books on Christology, so if you're interested in going further, then you can take a look at that video and see some of the recommendations. But if you're looking for an up-to-date discussion of the New Testament and how the challenges from various perspectives are answered, then this book here, The Incarnate Christ and His Critics, it is a very helpful place to look. So thanks for watching. I hope this is helpful. Remember to keep it clear and focus on Christ.